starting pitcher for the Erie Tigers, number 20, Gracie Hackett.
It's a funny game, so like Karen comes up in this one. Hey, what did that say?
Wow, there's somebody whose name is D. Richard.
We're live.
Leading off the inning for Discovery Canyon.
Hello and welcome to the Erie Tiger Network. We have coverage here of the second round game between the visiting Discovery Canyon Thunder and your Erie Tigers. Today we have a crew of Harris Gearhart on camera, Madison Gambon doing directing, and I am Dylan Richardson alongside with JJ King, who's doing my color. And we are about to get started here in the top of the first. And Gracie Sackett is on the mound after closing off the last game. And here is the opening pitch. And it is on the outside of the plate, just missed for ball one. Leading off for the Discovery Canyon Thunder, we have Alex Grayson. The Tigers are hoping to keep momentum building after the 13-6 win last game against Palmer Ridge. And we have nobody on the scoreboard at the field here. So it's going to be a little bit tough for us to remember the count. So Gracie Sackett delivers, and it's another ball. Gracie, of course, pitched from two outs, or one out in the top of the fourth in the last game to the very end of the game, and got the win for the Tigers. And it is a 3-0 count right now. So Gracie just needs to get one in the zone and not lead off this game with a walk. And the 3-0 is in there for strike one.
Just hitting the inside corner right there, as she's been able to do all day. She bounced back from Maddox's little rough inning, but she bounced back to retire 5 straight on the strikeout.
Yeah, she had a very good relief appearance to start. And the 3-1 is fouled off to the Discovery Canyon dugout. And now there's a full count on the first batter of this game. And umpire signals 3-2. Gracie gets her sign, looks at her wrist, winds up, deals the 3-2, and it is a shot down the right field line, but just foul. That was trouble if it was in fair territory.
Yeah, it was a big swing there. As if that was in fair territory, that would have been at least 2 bases, maybe even 3.
Yeah.
But, you know, Gracie has had commanding stuff all season long. She's been able to blow that fastball right by every single batter and then bounce back with the changeups that'll just get a batter, just ruin a batter's timing.
Yeah, this is a moment where you make a decision as a pitcher. Do you want to throw off speed or do you want to just challenge the batter? The 3-2 is off speed, strike 3, and that's a very good start for Gracie Sackett.
It's a great pitch there, you know. Battling back from down 3-0 to get the strikeout, and just a great job to stay composed by Gracie.
And is the second hitter now for Discovery Canyon, Avery Hickson, who is a sophomore hitting .407 on the season with 1 home run, and is hoping to get Discovery Canyon started on the right foot. But Gracie Sackett just needs a quick 1-2-3 inning here. And the first pitch is off the plate for ball 1. So this is the same Tigers order that started the last game. And the defense is the same except for Gracie Sackett is pitching instead of on the bench. And here is the 1-0 was fouled off. And now it is 1-1.
Yeah, you know, all these Discovery Canyon hitters can do some damage and they can do it fast, you know. As in their last game, they won 12-1 against, who were they playing again?
Pueblo County.
Pueblo County.
And there's a ground ball to the second baseman. Gabby makes a quick throw over to first base, and it is a very clean 4-3 put out, and now the Tigers have 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. And remember, folks, if the Tigers do pull out the win in this game, they will advance to the state tournament as the 3 seed. We do not have any information about other regionals right now, so we don't know if Holy Family won or if Windsor won or any other teams. So we are just in the moment here at the Erie High School on the varsity field. And Gracie is ready to face this third batter. And she hits a ground ball over to Gabby, who flips it over to first base, and that is a clean 1-2-3 inning. And there is no score here in the top of the first on the Erie Tiger Network. We will take a break.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
Are you looking? Welcome back into the Erie Tiger Network here. I'm going to give off the starting lineup for the Erie Tigers. Leading off, we have Emma Osborne. Then we have Mia Johnston-Martinez. Then Addie Osborne, Ashley Lovett, Gabby Gricius, Maddox Hull, Haley Frazier, Nat Lundeen, Megan Nelson, and then the flex is Avery Gilbert. The Discovery Canyon Thunder are their battery is pitcher Celestin Weber and catcher Avery Hickson. And so Emma Osborne is hoping to start off this game like she did the last game. If you remember, she had a leadoff double that she ended up scoring a run off of.
Yeah, that was definitely a momentum starter for this Erie Tigers team, which is always the case. She found a gap and she was able to get in scoring position and ended up giving the Tigers the lead.
Okay, the first pitch is a line shot down for a base hit. The right fielder throws it to first, but overthrows it, and the helmet of the catcher stops the ball from ricocheting around the backstop, which is a very lucky break for Discovery Canyon. If the catcher did not take off her helmet, that ball would have rattled around the backstop, and Emma would at least be at second base right now.
Yeah, that could have been an obstruction call if Emma was circling around a second, because she just ran right into the first baseman, and it could have been around second, but it obviously wasn't.
Yeah, so now we have the two-hitter Mia Martinez here with the runner on first and no outs. The Tigers are looking to get this started, and the Discovery Canyon corners are in for a bunt, and here comes the bunt. And it is called a ball. It said Mia Martinez pulled back. Looked like maybe she didn't, but the umpire missed it, and so 1 ball and no strikes is the count.
Yeah, the rule is that you have to offer at the pitch if you're bunting, so she pulled back just in time, but that was a close one, obviously.
Yep, so Emma is obviously ready to go at a moment's notice, and Mia looks like she's swinging away, and she hits a ground ball to the third baseman, who turns to 2 and gets the out at second. So now there's 1 out and still a runner at first, but now Emma Osborne goes off and Mia Martinez takes her place. But here is Addie Osborne, the huge power threat, almost getting a home run in the last game, just a couple feet away. Plenty of RBIs in the last game, and now she has a chance to give the Tigers the lead with a runner on first here in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, inches away from a home run last game. That ball just poked right off the top of the wall.
The pitch is low, and there's a 1 ball and no strikes for Addie Osborne, who is just hoping to take what she did in the regular season and just put that into the playoffs here, and just keep momentum going for the Tigers after the huge couple innings towards the end of the last game. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch that just did not fall into the plate. I could tell right off the release that that was not gonna be there.
Yeah, but Addie has been definitely able to swing at that pitch. She's swung at that pitch all season long, which is a good job on her part to lay off. And
here's the 2-0, right down the middle. I was a little bit of off speed on it, but now 2-1. Addie Osborne, of course, just looking for her pitch. Whenever you have a two pitch advantage, you can be a little bit picky.
Yeah, and you can always get off that A swing. And have your best swing one of the first strikes that you see, and just pounce on every pitch.
The 2-1. Fly ball to right center field. Center fielder moving over, makes the catch. And Mia Martinez has to scurry back to first base. And now the Tigers have 2 outs and a runner on first base with Ashley Lovett up. Ashley had a very impactful part of the last game with plenty of stolen bases, plenty of mischief on the base paths, and a couple of extra base hits.
Yeah, you know, and it seems like anytime she puts the ball in play, she's just causing errors and causing mistakes.
And the Tigers are hoping that she can just put a ball through the gap somewhere, and hope that Mia can use some speed and get through. And there's a ground ball, but over to Coach Smith over there at third base. Foul ball, and now it is 0-1 on Ashley Lovett, the cleanup hitter here for the Tigers. The 0-1 pitch is outside, and there was a pickoff attempt at first, but Mia dives back in time.
Yeah, you know, Ashley, good job to hold up the swing right there. It just seems like anytime Ashley's up, it just causes chaos for the other team.
The pitch is in the dirt and gets away from the catcher, but Mia smartly chooses to not go anywhere. So now Ashley is up 2-1, I believe. Yep, 2-1 on Celestin Weber. And so this is somebody else. The numbers are wrong. Okay. Fly ball to the shortstop, and she makes an easy catch. And the Tigers get a runner on, but nothing comes from it. And so we are all tied going to the top of the first, and we will take a break here on the Erie Tigers.
Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
Do you want a better...
Welcome back into the Erie Tiger Network. The Tigers didn't do much in the bottom of the first, but they had some good defense in the top of the first, and they're hoping to repeat that here with the cleanup hitter coming up in Kendall Baumgartner. The Tigers are just hoping that they can play some good defense today, and just keep momentum going, because they had a pretty good defensive game last game.
Yeah, this is gonna be a great game. This is gonna be a pitching battle. It'll just be up to which offense can pounce on the other team's pitcher first.
Yeah, the first pitch was an off-speed pitch in there for strike 1, and so Gracie Sackett is already ahead in the count, which is a great thing for her because she can use her off-speed. The 0-1 is fouled off to the baseball field, and we have seen plenty of pitches from both games today that have gone that way off the bat. Nobody is able to pull off of Gracie Sackett. Everything is going to the right side.
Yeah, which is one of her best feats, because, you know, that gives the left fielder where they can shift over to the right and feel safe doing that.
The 0-2 is outside and low for ball 1. And by the way, folks, Baumgartner is hitting .514 on the year with 6 home runs, so she is definitely a power and contact threat. So Gracie needs to be careful. The 1-2 is low for ball 2, and it's now 2-2 with nobody out here in the second inning. Gracie is getting her sign right now. Checks her wrist. Gets ready, winds up the 2-2. Fouled back to the screen. does a good job to fight off that from Kendall Baumgartner. And the Tigers are hoping that they can stay warm on this cold day. It's definitely a lot warmer than the first game, but it's still not ideal softball playing weather.
One of the big perks about this game is that there's no breeze. It's very steady. It's just a little chilly, but warmer than the last game.
The 2-2 just misses off the plate, and now Baumgartner has fought back and is now 3-2. And Gracie does not want to give up a leadoff walk. She got to 3-2 on the leadoff batter of the last inning, and she's hoping here that she can just put away this batter and move on to the 5-hole. And the 3-2 bounces in the dirt, and that's ball 4. And now Discovery Canyon has a runner on first with nobody out, and now the 5-hole hitter Stephanie DeBice is up here. Yeah, DeBice.
No, the key to this game for the Tigers is that they need to pounce on the pitching for Discovery Canyon, but almost went yard her last time up.
So the runners at first and second now for Discovery Canyon with 1 out, and Gracie Sackett deals, and that is low. And Megan Nelson, credit to her, has popped up and stopped most of everything in this game. And she has gotten a couple of assists already. She had a pickoff in the first game, and she has made some good tags and is framing very well. The 1-0 is fouled off to the right side again, over to the batting cages over there. And it is now 1-1. And again, another foul ball over to the right side. Gracie is blowing it by these girls.
Yeah, everyone just seems to be a little late on every pitch, but you know, as a coach right here, you got to tell your batters that they got to get their foot down earlier and drive that ball to center field. Thinking to hit it to right field and take it wherever they hit.
And the 1-2 pitch is in there for strike. It's strike 2. Okay, the umpire signaled 1 and 2 from here. It looked like 1 and 2, but obviously it was 1 and 1. So now it's 1 and 2. And Gracie Sackett is just hoping for one more pitch to get the second out and hopefully put this threat down from Discovery Canyon here in the top of the second inning. The 1-2 is swinging strike 3, and that is out number 2 for the Tigers here. And that is a huge strikeout for Gracie Sackett.
Yeah, Gracie getting a little confused. She thought that she just got the third out, but just only 2 outs, but she is still 1 pitch away from getting out of this. Just needs a ground ball, and then she can bring the Tigers back to hit.
Now the 8-hole hitter Lexi Murphy from Discovery Canyon hoping here that she can get a huge RBI to start off this game and give them momentum. The first pitch is inside and low for ball 1, and whenever the ball goes in the dirt, it's crazy how much everybody moves. The Gabby over at second base is going to second, and Addie's running over behind third, and the left fielder's running behind third. Everybody's in the right spot. The Tigers are very good at that. Being in the right spot, and here is Gracie's, and that is fouled off over to the right. That was trouble if it was fair, but it was way outside of the field, and now we are running out of softballs. A lot of foul balls outside of the playing field here, and now it is 1-1 here to Lexi Murphy, and Gracie is getting her sign from the dugout, gets ready, winds up, and the pitch is high for ball 2. It's now 2-1 to Lexi Murphy.
Yeah, Gracie not very happy with that call. She thought that was a strike, but you know, obviously a little high.
Yep. This umpire seems to be pretty consistent so far. We've only had him for 6 outs, but it seems to be pretty good. Here comes the 2-1 pitch from Gracie, and that is foul tipped and caught by Megan Nelson for strike 2. And now Gracie has 2-2 with 2 outs in the top of the second with 2 runners on. A lot of 2s. So Gracie hoping here that she can just put this threat down from Discovery Canyon and get the bats back up. And that is strike 3 swinging, and that is the end of the inning. So the Discovery Canyon Thunder get 2 runners on, but nothing comes from it. And we will go to break here on the Erie Tigers.
Or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carewayortho.com.
Welcome back to the Erie Tiger Network. We are in the bottom of the second, tied at zeros. And now we have We have Gabby Grishas, leading off the bottom of the second for the Tigers. And she's hoping to get something going against this the pitching of Stephanie DeVice. And the first pitch is on the outside part of the plate for strike one. And Stephanie looks very menacing when she's coming in to get that sign.
Really does like just peer in at the catcher, and it can always be intimidating for a batter to just see a pitcher staring you down.
Yeah.
Only wanting you to get out.
The 0-1 is a base hit to center field, and that is a good start for the Tigers. Now we have a runner on first with nobody out, and Maddox Hull, who started pitching for the last game, came in and just she threw pretty well until the top of the fourth, and then gave up three runs, but got some runs back with her bat in the end of the game.
Yeah, you know, she pitched amazing last game. It wasn't really her fault, those 3 runs, and a good job by Gracie to come in and just back her up and help out her teammate.
Yep. And Stephanie peers in, and the first pitch is bunted, and it is foul. Now, that's the second bunt that the Tigers have tried to put on, and neither of which have gone in fair territory. But we know from last game that Megan Nelson knows how to bunt. She got 2 bunt singles in the last game.
Yeah, you know, it's always a good plan to bunt and, you know, push that runner to second base and get him into scoring position where anything to the outfield that drops will score them.
And there's another bunt, and it's the same thing, foul ball again. And now Maddox is down 0-2, and now they're gonna have to have her swing because the rules of baseball say if you put a bunt foul for the third time, you're out.
Yeah, you know, Maddox was not happy about that one because she just keeps bunting it and running into the first baseman. She wants it to be interference, but, you know, you can't really call that on a foul ball.
Yeah. The 0-2 is a chopper to the right side. Almost hit the runner, but the second baseman goes to first base, and it works out like a bunt anyway. One out for one base, and Maddox does her job.
You know, you'll always trade that. You always trade a base or an out for a base, and you always want to move that runner up. You know, it's your job as a hitter.
And now we have the power hitting Haley Frazier here, with a runner in scoring position and 1 out here in the bottom of the second for the Tigers. And the pitch is low and inside, and they're trying to pick off second base, and it's overthrown. But Gabby has nowhere to go because there's a very good backup by the center fielder there. That was an odd play.
Yeah, that was very odd. The catcher just overthrew it a little bit, and, you know, a great job by center fielder to back that up so that Gabby could not move up at all.
Yes, and so the senior Haley Frazier is hoping here that she can get a ball driven in here. And there's the 1-0 was called foul, and now it's 1-1.
It must have hit off of her leg because that ball ended up in front of the plate, which would be a fair ball. But
that was weird. That's definitely a weird play. Our angle here was I didn't see it because the umpire and the catcher. But here's the 1-1, and that is through the right side, a base hit. Here comes Gabby. The throw to home is late, and the Tigers have a 1-0 lead on the single by Haley Frazier.
That's a big swing by Haley Frazier, the senior, coming up big in a big situation for her.
Yes, and now here is Nat Lundeen here with a runner on first base and 1 out. Hopefully you don't, if you're Nat, you don't want to hit a ground ball to the middle. You want to stay out of the double play ball.
Yeah, you know, both these runners don't have that much speed, but, you know, with these short of base passes, it's always interesting with double plays. You know, they could beat it out or, you know, just get out.
Yeah, so here, Nat showing bunt, pulls back, and it is right down the middle for strike 1. That seems to be Nat's signature move, showing the bunt to start and then pulling it back. We've seen her do that a couple times today.
Yeah, you know, as I like to call it, that pitch was right down Main Street. It could not get any better than that.
Yep, that's the type of pitch that you wish you had swung at the end of the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch is a bunt right back to the pitcher, who goes to second and gets the out at second. Now that's just unfortunate. That's where you just gotta get that a little bit off to the sides, and that's another base hit for Erie bunting.
Yeah,
but
you know, that's not too good of a bunt. You know, you don't want to bunt it right back to the pitcher. You always want to bunt it down the line and just don't even give him a chance to get the out at second.
And now there's 2 outs and a runner on first for the Tigers. And Megan Nelson here at the plate. We know that she has had a couple of bunt base hits in this day. And the first pitch is high and outside. That one looked like it got away from Stephanie a little bit.
Yeah, you know, it seems like recently she's just trying to aim it more than throw it, which is something you don't want to do as a pitcher. You just want to throw it, and if you throw it how you've been taught to, you'll hit your spots.
The 1-0 looked like it was in there, but obviously the home plate umpire thought otherwise, and now Megan Nelson has a hitter's count 2-0 with 2 outs and a runner at first. So she's hoping that she gets something to hit here and smacks one down one of the lines for an RBI.
Yeah, you know, if Megan Nelson gets on here, it's up to the top of the order, which is definitely the most dangerous part of this lineup, and they can definitely get stuff done, which they've done with 2 outs all season long.
And the 2-0 pitch was in there for strike 1, and now Megan Nelson has a 2-1 count here, and the 2-1 pitch is smoked down the left field line, but foul. Almost got Coach Smith down there, and luckily it looks like she got out of the way of it, and Megan Nelson just hit a hot shot down the left field line.
Yeah, you know, that one was scorched. If it was anywhere in the infield, I don't know that they could have made that play, because that was a hard hit ball.
Yep, and now Megan Nelson is in fighting mode, 2-2 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Runner on first, of course, that is Nat Lundeen. And Stephanie DeBice goes into her windup, and the pitch is inside for ball 3. That's the second one in that same spot. That looks like from here it's a strike, but obviously the home plate umpire thinks otherwise. And now Megan Nelson has a 3-2 count here with the chance to extend the inning.
Yeah, this is big, because then you've got Emma Osborne on deck, who poked the ball her last time up. That was just a base hit in the right field.
And that's right up the middle, goes off the pitcher's glove, and Megan Nelson gets a lucky infield single to extend the inning and flip the order now. And Emma Osborne has 2 on with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. And the Tigers have a legitimate chance here to get a couple more runs added on.
Yeah, you know, a gapper here could score 2. It just depends on how fast Megan gets around the bases.
Yeah, and Megan, of course, and they intentionally walk Emma Osborne. That is a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for them. And now the bases are loaded for Mia Johnson-Martinez, who has a chance to completely blow this game open in the second inning with 1 swing of the bat.
Yeah, 1 swing of the bat right here can make it a 5-run game. But, you know, anything that drops in the outfield is definitely going to score 2, because Megan's got quite a bit of speed on second.
And there is a base hit through the left side. 1 run will score. Here comes Megan. She is being stopped at third base. That was a very good decision.
Yeah, a smart decision there by Coach Smith, because, you know, that throw was a bullet right at home. A good job by the left fielder.
And now, for the second time today, Addie Osborne is up with bases loaded and 2 outs. So, of course, Tigers, she has 9 home runs on the year, and 2 of which are grand slams. So she's hoping to add on a 3rd here and just completely blow this game open for the Tigers.
Yeah, she just missed that one last game, right off of the top of the wall.
And the first pitch is just outside for ball 1, which means that Addie has an even greater chance at getting strikes that are have to be strikes. So Addie Osborne is just awaiting Stephanie here, and gets ready. Stephanie leans forward, goes into the windup, and the 0-1 pitch is a swing and a miss, and it bounces off to the right. A little bit of a miss by the catcher, and now it is 1-1 to Addie Osborne.
Yeah, she just like tipped that one off the end of the bat. It was an off-speed pitch. She was guessing fastball, and she just threw her bat out, and it hit right off the end of the bat.
All right, so Stephanie DeBice here in a very sticky situation with the 1-1 pitch to Addie Osborne. An off-speed pitch that is in there for strike 2, and now Addie Osborne is in defense mode 1-2 with 2 outs and the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm surprised Addie did not swing at that pitch. She's been able to pounce on that pitch all season long. She has 2 of her grand slams have been off a pitch just like that.
Okay, and Stephanie DeBice winds up and gives a 2-2, and that is swinging strike 3. But the Tigers get 2 runs in the bottom of the second and leave the bases loaded. And we will take a break here on the Erie Tigers.
And ordering pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Jeannie Hulse in Erie today.
Sherry Bond is your hometown real estate expert who has passionately been helping people develop winning game plans for their home goals since 1994. Her offense and defense are bar none when it comes to negotiations. Sherry believes honesty and compassion are the keys to seller service. With hundreds of happy clients, you can be confident that when you are working with Sherry Bond, you are working with a team player that truly cares about you for life.
Welcome back to the Erie Tiger Network. We are in the top of the third. The Tigers are leading 2-0 after a 2-run bottom of the second. And the intentional walk by Discovery Canyon did not work out because if they had just pitched Emma Osborne, who knows what had happened, but they gave up a run because of it. And now Discovery Canyon has the 9-hole Celestin Weber coming up with to lead off the inning, and Gracie Sackett is hoping to continue what she's done for the past 2 innings, just keep scoreless softball going. And the first pitch of the inning is outside for ball 1. Yeah, and that looks like it went right through Megan Nelson's glove.
This will be an interesting inning to see how Discovery Canyon can bounce back after giving up 2, especially with 9-1-2 up. They've got the top of the order on deck.
Yeah, and if you're Celestin, you want to just get on base here for the top of the order. And the pitch is bounced off of Gabby's glove, and it turns out to be a base hit for Celestin. I don't know. I feel like Gabby could have just played that off a hop instead of going for the catch.
Yeah, you know, that one looked like it took a weird hop off the glove and then maybe off of her chest or face. She definitely looks like she's in pain.
Coach Smith is going out to check on her, and Gabby looks like she's okay. Seems to be. Looks like the ball bounced off the ground, off her glove, and then off her face, and then careened over towards the baseline. And she seems to be fine as Coach Smith is going back to the dugout for the Tigers. And now the top of the order for Discovery Canyon is up with a runner on first and no outs, and so this could be an issue for the Tigers. They need to make sure they play good defense now and don't give up unwarranted bases here. So
this could turn into an ugly inning if Discovery Canyon could get something going, and just a few base hits, and they will be right back in this game.
And the pitch is low and inside for ball 1. And there's definitely movement going on at first base, but I think Megan has a good enough arm to just throw her out if she goes for a steal. So Discovery Canyon probably isn't going to risk that, as our sound booth just made a mistake and played a little bit of music. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch that is high, and now is 2-0.
But, you know, she can control what happens in the future. Just throw a strike right here, get back into it, and...
Yeah, so now the 2-0. There's a ground ball to the right side. Gabby flips it to Addie, who turns it and overthrows first base, but it goes off the fence, luckily. So it just turns out to be a 4-6 put out, and it works out because then you just trade runners. So now the 2-hitter has a 1 out runner on for Avery Hickson here.
Yeah, you know,
for Discovery Canyon.
A great play by Gabby, knowing that she doesn't have enough time to pick it out of her glove and throw it over to Emma at Addie at second. She just takes the glove and does a glove flip to Addie.
And so now Discovery Canyon has a runner on first, and the pitch is in there for strike one. So this is the two-hitter, Avery Hickson, who is hitting 407 on the year so far and 91 plate appearances, which is very good if you're going to be a two-hole hitter to get on base to get that many hits. And so she's hoping for another one here so she can keep this rally going, and she calls time and steps out.
Yeah, your job as a two-hole hitter is to drive that leadoff hitter up and get him up to the next base in the scoring position for your best hitter at third.
And Megan picks off the runner first, and now she's in a rundown, and she slips, and there is an out, and that is the second pickoff we've seen from Megan Nelson today, and that was a great play, throwing from her knees and just throwing a strike over to Haley Frazier at first base.
And I believe that it's the same inning as last game, you know. Megan just able to witness that out of the corner of her eye and just throw a strike right over to Gabby at first base. And then Gabby to throw one over to Addie, and they got kind of lucky because she slipped, and that's a big out for the Tigers.
Yep, and now there are 2 outs and a 1-1 count to Avery Hickson instead of 1 out and a runner on first. So the Tigers make a very good play, and now they have a much more bearable situation here with 2 outs. And the 1-1 pitch from Gracie is low and inside for ball 2.
A great stop there by Megan, though. Even with nobody on, but she still makes a great stop.
And the wind here at Tiger Stadium has started to pick up. It seems to be blowing in from the right field side. And Gracie Sackett winds up and delivers a 2-1, and that is fouled off to the right side. Another foul ball to the right side. We should keep tally at this point.
Yeah, you know, these batters just a little late. You know, gotta get your foot down sooner and drive that one into center field. With the wind blowing to the left, you can see Ashley Lovett has shifted over more to the line, as Emma is still shifted into right field, in the right center field.
So Gracie missed with a 2-2, and now there's a full count here with 2 outs and nobody on in the top of the 3rd inning. And Gracie delivers, and that is low, ball 4. So the Tigers, is like they just got a strikeout for the 3rd hitter, because now there's a runner on first and 2 outs. And so here comes the 3-hole hitter, Cass Randolph. So she's hoping that she can at least do something here to maybe extend the rally, maybe get a run here for Discovery Canyon, and get them closer into this game. And Gracie is getting her sign. Winds up, delivers, and that is a ground ball to Haley Frazier, who gets through her, but Gabby picks it up and flips it over to Haley, and that is an out. So the Tigers have a couple of runners on, but nothing happens. So the Erie Tigers are leading 2-0, and we will go to break on the Erie Tigers.
Baby, you see, I cannot set you free. My lonely days are gone. That's why I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go. Babe, I'm never gonna let you go. No, never gonna let you go.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go.
Welcome back to the Erie Tiger Network. As the bottom of the third is getting underway, the Tigers are leading 2-0 over the Discovery Canyon Thunder. And now up is Ashley Lovett, the 4-hole hitter, who has caused mayhem throughout the game, hitting and running for the Tigers.
Yeah, it'll be a big loss for the Tigers when she goes off to college, but she's helped out this team for the 4 years that she's been here, and she's definitely grown this program.
And the first pitch is a fly ball to right field, and the right field is camped under it and makes the catch. And that is a 1 pitch and 1 out here for Stephanie DeBice.
Yeah, a can of corn there for the right fielder. That one, she had to take a step maybe to her right and just stick her glove out, and it was right there.
Yep, and now Gabby Grishis, who had an RBI in the last time she was up, I believe.
Yeah, she scored Emma in her last time up.
That is correct, and Stephanie DeBice delivers an off-speed pitch that is high. That seems to be where she misses if she's going to miss with that off-speed pitch. It seems that she comes out a little bit too far forward and lifts it up a little bit too much. But it's a fine first pitch to Gabby because you never know if somebody's going to swing at that high pitch because it's always hard to lay off. And the 1-0 is outside, ball 2, and Stephanie did not like that call as much, but Gabby will take that, and now it is a 2-0 count for the Tigers with 1 out here in the bottom of the third. As Stephanie winds up and delivers another ball, and now Gabby is up 3-0, and this should be a take situation, right?
Yeah, I mean, you do have the lead, so you can be aggressive. But, I think that with the way that Smith coaches, it is an auto take.
And Stephanie winds up, goes back and delivers a 3-0, and it was an auto take, and now it's 3-1 to Gabby. So
yeah, that pitch was right down Main Street. Any other count, she is swinging for that one, and that ball is probably to the fence at least.
Yeah, and so now Stephanie probably can't throw that pitch again because that will get clobbered by Gabby. So she winds up and delivers a foul ball off the catcher's helmet, and that made a crazy noise.
Yeah, I guess that's why you wear a mask as the catcher.
Yeah, that would probably help. And so now 3-2 count here to Gabby. So Stephanie looks at her wrist, gets the sign, goes into the wind-up, and the 3-2 is low, ball 4, and it skips away from the catcher, so Gabby could turn, but she's not going to.
And it went into the dugout, but they're only going to give her first because she
was a walk,
yeah.
All right, so now we have a runner on first, 1 out for Maddox Hull. And she is hoping to did what she did last inning, which was advance a runner. Maybe the corners are in for Discovery Canyon again. Maybe another bunt, and it looks like she's swinging away and pops it up, and that is the first baseman calls it and makes the catch.
Yeah, a perfect hit right there would have been right over the third baseman's head or first baseman's head because they were so far in that the left fielder was so far back that one, if it would have dropped right on the grass, then it would have been at least 2 bases.
Yeah, and now with 2 outs and a runner on first, Haley Frazier is up with the wind definitely coming in, and now it's starting to get a little bit chilly now. It's like this morning again. So you need to stay warm if you're the Tigers. The first pitch is in there for strike 1, and there was a pickoff attempt, and the first baseman dropped the ball, or else there was a legitimate chance that they had Gabby at first base.
Yeah, I think they would have had her if she would have caught that ball, but because Gabby just almost got caught sleeping over there because she was just late to dive back, and if she would have caught that, I think we would have been out of this inning right now.
And now the 0-1 from Stephanie is on the outside part of the plate for strike 2, and now Haley Frazier is in defense mode down to 0-2 here with 2 outs in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, you gotta swing if it's anywhere near the zone. This is one of those times where if you think it's a strike, just throw your bat at it, and you can't get good contact on it.
DeBice deals, and it is fouled off to the right side, and Haley Frazier stays alive with another foul ball to the right side. So obviously Stephanie DeBice is throwing some heat because it's going off to the far side, which means that the Erie batters are late on the pitches. But Haley Frazier gets another chance here, and the pitch from Stephanie is a line shot to the left fielder, who it is caught by the left fielder, and that is the end of the inning. The Tigers get one runner on, but nothing happens, so the Tigers are up 2-0 here going to the top of the fourth, and we will take a break on the Erie Tigers.
In front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility, and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
Welcome back into the Erie Tiger Network as we are in the top of the fourth with the Tigers leading 2-0 in this second round of the regionals. And this is the full-hitter Kendall Baumgartner for Discovery Canyon against Erie's sophomore pitcher number 20, Gracie Sackett. As Gracie looks into the dugout, gets her sign, looks at her wrist, and winds up and delivers a ball. It was very close, a near miss, I guess, low and outside, I would guess, from the umpire.
Yeah, everyone here in the booth disagreed with that one. That one looked right down Main Street.
And now Gracie delivers a 1-0, and that is hit down the right field line, but foul.
A good break there for the Tigers, you know. If that ball's fair, that's at least 2 bases, maybe even 3.
Yeah, so now the Tigers, Gracie Sackett has a 1-1 count here. And by the way, another foul ball to the right side. And Gracie with a 1-1 count gets her sign, winds up and delivers, and is low in the dirt for ball 2. And now she is down 2-1 here on the 4-hole hitter for Discovery Canyon.
You know, that's a great spot for that changeup to be. You know, as a pitcher, you're taught to throw the changeup low and make the batter swing at that pitch, because that can catch a batter off guard. They think it's fastball at the hand, and then it just dies.
And the 2-1 misses high, so now Gracie is down 3-1, and the 4-hole hitter for Discovery Canyon now has a hitter's count, and so Gracie needs to be careful whenever, careful to get one in the zone, but not in a spot where it can be clobbered.
Yeah, you know, I think this is a swing if it's there.
And that was a another questionable strike. That looked like it was maybe a little bit low and inside, but Gracie will take that, and now it's 3-2 for the Tigers here. And Gracie just needs one more strike to battle back from a 3-1 count. And the 3-2 is fouled off to the right side. And the 4-hole hitter, Kendall Baumgartner, gets another chance here against Gracie. And Gracie gets another chance to throw her best pitch here. It's a question, though, will she throw a fastball or will she throw her off-speed pitch?
You know, I think that the fastball's been clicking all game, so I think she's going to go back to that fastball and just blow it right by her.
Okay, she has her sign, and she winds up and delivers. Strike 3 called! And she comes back down 3-1 against Kendall Baumgartner and strikes her out looking.
And Kendall does not agree with that. She has reason to. That was a little low, but, you know, finally a call that goes Erie's way, you know.
One of the first calls today that has gone Erie's way behind the plate. So Gracie will take momentum like that, striking out the 4-hole hitter. And now she has the pitcher, Stephanie DeBice. Here's the 5-hole. And she delivers. And that was an off-speed pitch that just dove away from Stephanie's bat. And that was a very nasty pitch. And she's looking into the dugout for her sign again. And she looks down at her wrist. So does Megan. And the pitch is dribbler right back to her. She cleanly throws it over to Haley for out number 2.
You know, that's a great play by Gracie because, you know, pitchers can always get nervous when throwing that ball because they usually think that they have all this time, but with a shorter base pass than baseball, they are forced to throw it harder and faster.
And also maybe weird changing from underhand to overhand.
Yeah, you know.
That's one of the differences from baseball to softball.
Yeah, just got to bounce off the mound as fast as you can.
And with 2 outs here, Janelle Cacao for Discovery Canyon takes ball 1 from Gracie in the dirt. And Gracie just needs strikes here, but the first pitch here it won't make that much of a difference as long as she throws a strike on the next one.
Yeah, you know, Gracie just needs to realize, and I think she does, but she just needs to realize that she's pitching with the lead. She doesn't need to pitch nervously.
And there is a fly ball caught by Gabby, and that is a 1-2-3 inning. So the Tigers put down Discovery Canyon in order, and they are leading 2-0 going into the bottom of the 4th, and we will take a break here on the Erie Tigers.
You are watching the ETN.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal.
Welcome back to the Erie Tiger Network with the Tigers leading 2-0 in the bottom of the 4th. The 8-hole hitter Nat Lundin is up to hit against Discovery Canyon's Stephanie DeBice here.
You know, this could be a big inning if Nat and Megan can find their way on base, and it can pull up to the top order with 2 runners on, possibly in scoring position.
Nat showing bunt as is her regular thing, and she is gonna pull back and swing away, and that is strike 1.
That's a big swing there from Nat right there.
Yeah, swinging for a 3-run lead here.
Yeah, she was definitely swinging to send that one over the left field fence.
And Stephanie has gotten her sign. Nat showing bunt again. And Stephanie deals, Nat pulls back, and that is an off-speed pitch that dives low for ball 1. And DeBice did not like that call as much.
Yeah, that's a great take there by Nat because there's not much you can do with that pitch because you're thinking it's a fastball and then it just dies. And you're swinging right over that. That's a swing and miss if you swing.
And again, Nat showing bunt. The pitch, Nat pulls back, and that one drops in for a strike. And now Nat is down 1-2. So she is doing her practice swings. DeBice going back to the mound or the circle, and umpire showing 1-2. DeBice looks at her wrist guard, winds up, goes back, delivers, and that is popped up in the air so high, and third baseman makes a catch. That was a towering pop-up from Nat Lundin.
That one went a mile high. That was just towering. Like, that can be always hard because, you know, especially where the sun is right now. The sun is right over the field. That ball could have easily been lost in the sun.
And Megan Nelson has 2 bunt singles on the day. And looking maybe like she can get another one, but she's just going to swing away. And she's going to take ball 1 low. And the umpire behind the plate seems to not like that middle low pitch as much. And the Tigers will take that because that seems to be DeBice's main location for strikes here. And DeBice winds up, and Megan shows bunt but fouls it back. And it looks like the Discovery Canyon corners were ready for it, and the second baseman was over at first base almost by the time Megan got the bunt down. So now it's 1-1 for her, and the element of surprise for the bunt is not on. So are we going to see her go for it again? I would doubt it.
I think that she's swinging away. You know, that gap in the middle is wide open.
And the 1-1 pitch was low, and now 2-1 here to Megan Nelson, who takes a peek over at Coach Smith, and Coach Smith giving her words of encouragement over there. And DeBice gets her sign, winds up, goes back, and the pitch is a drive to left field. The left fielder moving over and makes a very good catch. And Megan thought that it wasn't caught, but that was a over-the-shoulder catch that looks like was just a lucky catch, lucky break for Discovery Canyon.
You know, I think that the left fielder thought that it was going to be just like a few steps to the left, but then it started to carry back, and it was too late for her to move back, so she just stuck out the glove and made the catch.
Yeah, it was very unlucky break for the Tigers, but now the top of the order is up, and the catcher Avery Hickson goes out to talk to Stephanie DeBice as Emma Osborne gets ready for her two out at bat here in the bottom of the fourth, with the Tigers leading 2-0. So the lefty, Emma Osborne, digs in, awaits the pitch from DeBice as she gets her sign, goes back, winds up, and pitches an off-speed pitch that is in the top part of the zone, but just missed for ball number 1. And Emma Osborne, of course, with a leadoff double to start the last game, and with some good offense today, as the 1-0 is outside and in the dirt for ball 2. And now Emma Osborne has a hitter's count here, 2-0 in the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, you know, the Tigers' offense definitely rides off of her momentum. Anytime that Emma is having a good game, the rest of the offense is having a good game.
Yeah, and so Tigers hoping to maybe get a 2-out rally here, as the 2-0 is down the middle, and a towering fly ball to center field. Center fielder moving back to the track and makes the catch. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for Discovery Canyon. So the Tigers go down in order, but are still leading 2-0 going to the top of the fifth. We will take a break here on the Erie Tigers.
Your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
Do you want a better
In the top of the fifth with the Tigers leading 2-0, and
have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager?
And strike one. This is their 7-hole hitter, Cam Randolph. I couldn't see the number at first. So Gracie Sackett already with an 0-1 count here to start the top of the fifth inning. And she delivers at a swinging strike 2, and now she is up 0-2 on the 7-hole hitter Cam Randolph, and who is playing third base for Discovery Canyon.
Yeah, you know, this game's going exactly how we thought. You know, we thought that this was going to be a pitching game, and it's definitely been where the Tigers have definitely pounced on the Discovery Canyon pitcher more than Discovery Canyon has of Gracie.
Yeah, the Tigers have taken more advantage of mistakes. And Gracie delivers a 1-2, and that is on the outside part of the plate, but just missing for ball 2. And now it's 2-2 here So the Tigers, of course, are leading 2-0, and if they can hold on for 9 more outs, they will advance to the state championship here next weekend. So the 2-2 is a swinging strike 3, and that is for the first out of this top of the 5th inning for the Erie Tigers.
You know, this is the time when players can get nervous, but you just got to stay composed and play your game and not let up at all.
Yeah, if you're the Tigers, you do not want to have to play a 3rd game today. You want to go home early, ride momentum into next weekend, and hopefully just get your way through the state tournament. And they have some good pitching to do so, and pitching will get you a long ways in baseball and softball. So Gracie Sackett delivers the first pitch to number 5, Lexi Murphy of Discovery Canyon, and the first pitch was low for ball 1. So Gracie looking in, of course, to the dugout, like she does after every pitch. Looks down at her wrist, gets ready, winds up, and a great off-speed pitch that the batter from Discovery Canyon just swings over. And she's thrown plenty of really good off-speed pitches today.
Yeah, you know, the whole mechanism that the Tigers do with their signs, where they all have the same wristband on, and they all see the sign from the dugout.
And there's a bunt that is just barely foul. And now it is 1-2 for Lexi Murphy.
It's honestly a really smart way to let everybody know what's going on, because now your outfielders know which pitch is coming, what play we're in, and everyone's on the same page.
Yeah, and softball is the type of game where you have to have the whole team on the same page or things are not going to go well. It's the ultimate team sport. So Gracie gets ready, delivers the 1-2 pitch, and that's on the outside of the plate. Megan Nelson doing a very good job back there trying to frame the pitches, but it seems like the umpire is not being affected by that as much today.
Yeah, you know, Megan all season long has been able to steal strikes for this team. You know, she's probably one of the best catchers in the league right now, and she's only a sophomore, so she'll be here for 2 more years after this.
Yeah, reminder also, Gracie Sackett is only a sophomore, and also Addie Osborne is only a sophomore. So this team has plenty of young talent, as that last pitch was fouled to the right side, and there's a 2-2 count here to Lexi Murphy.
Yeah, you know, the future of this program and team is just set with the freshmen this year, and the freshman incoming class is pretty decent. So, well, it'll be interesting to see how Coach Smith will fill in those gaps at center field and left field coming into next year with Ashley and Emma leaving.
Okay, so 3-2 count now after the last pitch missed, and here's Gracie Sackett's 3-2, and that is strike 3 swinging, and that is 2 strikeouts for Gracie Sackett in this top of the 5th inning. And now there are 2 outs here for the Tigers.
You know, that's what Gracie's been able to do all season long, is just get strikeout after strikeout after strikeout. And whenever she's not on her game, Maddox is. And whenever Maddox isn't on her game, like today, Gracie's on her game.
Yeah, so there's a good chance that Gracie is going to pitch this whole game as long as she stays on her game. And so she's hoping to get through this 5th inning and then get through the 6th inning and just and then the 7th inning as well. So the Tigers are getting close to doing that, as the first pitch here is just outside for ball 1 to Celestin Weber.
Yeah, you know, I think that Coach Smith is just saying right now that if anything goes colossally wrong, like they give up 3, if Gracie gives up 3 runs in an inning, then they could always just go to Maddox. But, you know, Gracie's just pitching amazing right now, that doesn't even seem like it's going to be even in a thought.
As the 1-0 pitch was in there for strike 1. And now it's 1-1 to the 9-hole hitter, Celestin Weber. And Gracie getting her sign, gets ready, winds up, and delivers a 1-1 that is low in the dirt. And another great block by Megan Nelson. And now it's 2-1 for Gracie.
You know, usually catchers don't like to block when there's nobody on. But, you know, Megan, what she does is she blocks so that she has practice for when there are people on. Because when there are people on, you do not want to let a ball go away, because that's giving a runner a free base and if it's a runner on first, putting them in scoring position, and if it's a runner on third or on second, then it's putting a runner on third even closer.
And now 3-1 here to Celestin Weber, as Gracie missed on her 2-1 low, and now here comes the 3-1 pitch, and that is fouled off to the right side, and now a full count added to the list of foul balls to the right side.
Yeah, you know, some kid is probably having a fun day out there chasing all those balls.
Yeah, there's been a lot of foul balls or home runs out of this field today. And now Gracie with a 3-2 and 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. And she delivers a ground ball, no, a foul ball. Umpire called it a foul ball, maybe bounced off the batter's foot.
Yeah, I think she hit it and it bounced and then hit off her knee or something like that. But
that was a little bit odd.
Yeah, you know, as a batter, you're always taught to just run that out. Like, the ump may not see that, and you're just told to run out. Some people like to play it off like they got hit, but just run it off is what I would say.
Yep, and Gracie preparing for another 3-2 pitch. This is a big pitch for her. 3-2 is low, ball 4. And that was a good pitch. That's a great take by Celestian Weber. Maybe fooled her, but nonetheless, now the Discovery Canyon Thunder have a runner on first and the top of the order up with 2 outs.
This is the dangerous spot for the Tigers right now. You know, you're only one out away, but still, that's top of the order with a runner on. A gapper from anyone could score a run and cut this lead in half.
Yeah, so the top of the order, Alex Gracia, for the Discovery Canyon. And the first pitch to her is an off-speed pitch that she just lays off, and is a 1-0 lead for Alex Gracia to start this at bat against Gracie Sackett. And of course, there is a runner on first, so Gracie has to be aware of that, not get anything past Megan here. The 1-0 is inside for ball 2, and now the leadoff hitter for Discovery Canyon has a hitter's count with a runner on first.
Gracie not happy with that call at all. She thought that she got that corner on that pitch, but obviously the ump saw something different. And
could have been influenced by the Discovery Canyon batter crowding the plate. But nonetheless, the 2-0 is swinging strike 1. And now 2-1 count here to Alex Gracia. And hopefully for Gracie Sackett, hopefully for Gracie Sackett, she will get a quick out here to get the Tigers back in the game, or back on offense. And the 2-1 is outside for ball 3. And
you know, you don't want to walk her right here. You do not want to put that runner in scoring position, especially with your 2 best hitters coming up next. And just even more chance for Discovery Canyon to get back into this game.
And the 3-1 is a ground ball to second base, stopped by Gabby and flipped to Addie. That's a very nice play to end this inning. So Discovery Canyon strands 1 and the Tigers lead by 2 going to the bottom of the 5th, and we will take a break here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carewayortho.com.
I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Jeannie Hulse in Erie today.
Sherry Bond is your hometown real estate expert who is passionate.
Welcome back into the Erie Tiger Network. My partner just coming back as the Tigers are in the bottom of the 5th, leading by 2. And the first pitch here to Mia Martinez is a ball low, as there is action in the Discovery Canyon bullpen, as number 7 Katie Davis is warming up right now, and it seems like maybe the Discovery Canyon Thunder are going to change some defense and hopefully shut out the Tigers for the rest of this game. As the 1-0 to Mia is a ground ball through the left side for a base hit. Fielded cleanly by the left fielder and thrown back into second base. But that is a single for Mia Martinez to start off this inning. And now shortstop Addie Osborne has a chance here to drive in a run maybe with one swing of the bat and give the Tigers a 4-run lead.
Yeah, you know, if I'm Discovery Canyon right now, I think that you're thinking about bringing that new pitcher in because this Tigers offense is just pouncing on this starter.
And the first pitch to Addie is an off-speed pitch in there for strike one. That was another pitch that could have been hammered by Addie Osborne, but she decided to just let it go by and take another chance.
Yeah, I think just a little bit more over the plate, and that ball probably would have been gone.
And now she delivers the 1-0, and that is a ground ball to the shortstop who throws it to the second baseman who just holds on to it for the 6-4 putout. And so Addie and Mia trade places, and now the Tigers still have one out, but now with one out, and now Ashley Lovett is coming to the plate. And as we've mentioned many times today, she has caused chaos every time she's gotten on base.
Yeah, you know, that was a smart play by the second baseman. Just hold on to it because you do not want to give the Tigers any chance of moving in a runner to scoring position.
As Ashley did show bunt, and it looked like Addie was maybe going to steal, but she decided to stay back as the pitch was fielded cleanly by the catcher, and she could have probably been thrown out of second base. So Ashley takes another chance. Maybe she's going to bunt again. The corners are in for Discovery Canyon,
yeah,
as Stephanie DeBice winds up and delivers, and Ashley bunts it foul on the left side.
Yeah, I think on that bunt, that first pitch, Addie got such a big lead off because she was originally planning on Ashley getting that bunt down and having basically a free ride over to second base.
So now it is 1-1 to Ashley Lovett with one out and one on for the Tigers, and Stephanie DeBice, in maybe her last inning of work here, leans in, goes back, winds up, and delivers a pitch that is a drive to the left center gap, and that is down. Addie is rounding third, going to home. Ashley is staying at second with an RBI double, and the Erie Tigers lead by 3 now, 3-0 in the bottom of the 5th on the RBI double by Ashley Lovett.
That is a massive swing there from Ashley because that just makes this deficit even more for Discovery Canyon. And I think if you're the coach right now, you got to be like thinking about getting somebody else in because this Tigers lineup only gets better as it keeps going.
There was no reaction in the Discovery Canyon bullpen. Katie Davis is still pitching over there as Gabby Gracious is up to bat. And the pitch is a ground ball, horrible bounce over the shortstop's head as Ashley is rounding third and the throw comes in, but she beats it, and that is an RBI double, another RBI double for the Erie Tigers.
Yeah.
Could be a single advance on the double, advance on the throw, but regardless, the Tigers lead 4-0 in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, you know, I think Gabby was thinking too that whole time because she knew that left fielder was just gonna huck it home as fast as she could, and throw was just a little bit offline, but a great piece of hitting there by Gabby. A horrible hop over there at short.
Yeah, it's very unlucky for Discovery Canyon, as Maddox Hull now hitting for the Tigers, as Stephanie DeBice winds up and delivers, and that is another base hit to the left center field. Gabby is rounding third and heading home. The throw is cut off, thrown to second, and it is a double for Maddox Hull. And so 3 two-base hits in a row for the Tigers, and it looks like there's about to be a pitching change for Discovery Canyon, as the Tigers now lead 5-0 in the bottom of the 5th. So there's a meeting at the plate, and the bullpen pitcher headed into the dugout, maybe about to come out. It's hard to tell. We're waiting patiently. Meetings all over the place. It looks like the whole Discovery Canyon team has come into the infield. And Coach Smith is talking to Maddox over at third base.
They're going to bring out the new pitcher, so
there's going to be a pitching change here. So we're gonna go to break here on the Erie Tigers.
Helping people develop winning game plans for their home goals since 1994. Her offense and defense are bar none when it comes to negotiation. Sherry believes honesty and compassion are the keys to seller service. With hundreds of happy clients, you can be confident that when you are working with Sherry Bond, you are working with a team player that truly cares about you for life.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you
Welcome back to the Erie Tiger Network. There's been a pitching change as Katie Davis lines up and delivers, and there's a fly ball to right field. Under it is the right fielder, and that is caught. And Maddox Holt tags up from second base, and there's a wild throw, but she's going to stay put over there at third base. Looks like maybe hurt herself a little bit on that slide.
Yeah, the ball pelted her right in the back, so, you know, not something you want to see as a Tiger fan. You know, your second best pitcher hurting right now, which is not helpful because she was just warming up in the bullpen.
So we wait for Maddox to be ready and the umpire to come back behind the plate. And it looks like Nat Lundeen is coming to hit here for the Tigers.
Looks like Maddox is okay, though. That's a sigh of relief here for the Tigers.
Yeah, and that was a very heads-up base running play by Maddox to advance to third on that sac fly from Haley Frazier.
Yeah, you know, this team has been just through injuries all season long. You know, Jay Hernandez being out for the rest of the season with a fractured finger during a scrimmage the other day, which is something not really heard of. But then Caroline Corson tearing her ACL, so she's out for the season. You know, this team has just fought through so much, and it's a very big thing to see them doing this good.
So the first pitch was fouled back, and now Katie Davis goes back, gets her sign, winds up, delivers an 0-1, and that is an off-speed pitch high. And so now it's 1-1 as the umpire calls time. I don't know why he called time. And it's 1-1 here to Nat Lundeen. And the Tigers are leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 5th. So Katie Davis winds up, delivers, and a pickoff to third base. And it looks like they maybe got her, but the umpire called her safe at third base. That was a very close play over there. And so now it is 2-1 to Nat Lundeen. The 2-1, off-speed pitch high. So now it is 3-1. Nat Lundeen with the hitter's count here. 3-1 here, with 2 outs and a runner on third base. The pitch is in there for strike 2. And now is a full count.
Oh.
What happened there? That looks like maybe they said it hit her?
I don't know what happened there.
I don't know what happened. It looks like the third base umpire said that it hit her, but I'm confused. I think Nat's confused. I think Coach Smith is confused. I think everybody here except for the third base umpire is confused. As the Thunder take the chance to have a meeting, and I guess there's runners on first and third with 2 outs now for the Tigers, as Megan Nelson comes up to the plate with a huge at bat here. Honestly, if she can get the Tigers a 6-run lead here, Gracie or Maddox should be able to hold it for the next 6 outs.
Yeah, the Thunder need an out right here. This is big time for the sophomore Megan Nelson, though.
And here comes the bunt, and she pulls back, and Nat is caught in a rundown, but looks like she's going to advance to second after all is said and done. That was a very tricky play because Nat went on the first and third, so Maddox was acting like she was going to come home when the throw went, and so Matt got stuck in a rundown, started going back, and if the shortstop had chased her, Maddox probably would have scored from third base.
Yeah.
So Nat ended up getting to second.
You know, that's a great play by the shortstop there to keep Maddox from going home. They'll give that runner second base.
There's a pop fly in no man's land, and a great basket catch by the shortstop. But the Tigers leave 2 stranded, but they score 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th, and now we will go to break here on the Erie Tigers.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent.
Welcome back to the Erie Tiger Network. The Tigers scored 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th and are now leading 5-0 in the top of the 6th with the 2-hole hitter Avery Hickson up for Discovery Canyon. The Tigers are 6 outs away from advancing to the state tournament.
Yeah, which is big for them after last year, not making it for the first time in like 16 years. But they have a great team this year, probably one of their best in the past few years.
The first pitch from Gracie just barely misses low and outside for ball 1. But Gracie has been dealing in this game. She's had a couple of runners on, but nothing that has been too dangerous, as the score shows. It's 5-0 Tigers.
Yeah, you know, she's had a few innings that could have gone Discovery Canyon's way, but she just keeps fighting, and that was obviously not helping, not giving them any calls.
And that was the same pitch as the last one, and is a ball again. So 2-0 here to the 2-hole hitter for Discovery Canyon, Avery Hickson. As Gracie gets her sign, and she delivers a 2-0. And that one was obviously a little bit closer to the plate for strike 1. And that looked like it was the same pitch as the last 2. But obviously the umpire thought differently. And so now Gracie has a 2-1 count here on Avery Hickson. The 2-1 is a ground ball to the left side. It's fair. And she's beats it out at first base. That was barely fair. I thought it was just right on the line. It looked maybe like it was foul from here, but it was obviously a fair ball.
You know, that ball definitely looked like Nat did a good job to pick it up when it was closest to foul, because that one looked like it was starting to tail back fair. And, you know, that's just unlucky because the home ump has probably the best view on that.
Yeah, I would take his word for it, but that's just an unlucky break for the Tigers, as now there's a runner on and no outs here in the bottom of the 6th for Discovery Canyon, or top of the 6th for Discovery Canyon. As there's a ground ball to second base, and flip to second, and a throw to first, but not out at first. And the Tigers trade runners and get an out of the deal, so there's 1 on, 1 out. And it looked like the runner from first base stopped and forgot the rules of softball for a second whenever she was going to second base, as she obviously tried to not run into the ball, but it didn't work out for her, and she got out at second anyways.
You know, I think that she thought that Gabby was going to come harder in on that and catch that ball, but obviously not.
And there's a ground ball through Nat Lundeen at third base, as all the runners will just advance 1, and now Discovery Canyon has 2 on and 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning.
Yeah, this could be a trouble inning because, you know, dangerous hitter up with 5 hole up.
Can you
but,
go check the bullpen?
This could still be big, you know, base hit right here. And if it's perfect, it's 5-1, and Canyon's got their first run in the game.
So, 2 on and 1 out for the designated hit person, Stephanie DeVice. And that is strike 1. As that's a great comeback pitch from Gracie after that unfortunate break by at third base by Nat Lundeen. So Gracie is ahead on Stephanie DeVice here. So they get her sign. Winds up, delivers an 0-1, and that is fouled off to the right side. And now Gracie has an 0-2 here, with a chance to strike out the 5-hole hitter, and just get into a much less dangerous situation with 2 outs and 2 on. So Gracie hoping for either a strikeout here or a double play ball, because either would be very helpful. The 0-2, strike 3 swinging, and now she has 2 outs with 2 on, and the situation just became considerably less dangerous for Gracie Sackett after that strikeout.
Yeah, you know, if you're Canyon right now, you got to jump on this opportunity. First and second with 1 out, but Gracie just keep dealing right now, and she just keeps getting outs, and she just hasn't let up.
The first pitch is swung right through by number 20, Janelle Cacao. So Gracie with an 0-1 count on this 6-hole hitter here. Gets her sign, winds up, delivers, and that is outside, 1-1 now. And Gracie has really dominated this game as she did the last game. So hopefully Maddox will also get back into her form, and so the Tigers will have 2 dominant pitchers in the state playoffs.
Yeah, well, you know what? I think that right now, if you're Discovery Canyon, and you get a base hit right here, I do not think that you're testing the outfield, this Tiger outfield, because they have some guns, especially out in left field and center field. They can throw the ball and throw at anyone from anywhere.
The 1-2 is hit down the line, but foul. And so that is a lucky break for the Tigers, as that ball got hit right on the nose, but just foul, luckily for the Tigers.
Yeah, that had a chance to get out if it was fair. You know, that ball was just crushed down the line. Mia Johnson-Martinez with a great effort over there to try and catch it, but it just got out of play.
So Gracie Sackett with another 1-2 pitch, low in the dirt. That was a great stop by Megan Nelson, though.
Yeah, she stopped that ball, and she saved the runners from going up to second and third, putting 2 runners in scoring position.
So Gracie Sackett now with a 2-2 count here on Janelle Sasal. So she delivers, and that hit her off the bounce, and so the bases are loaded with 2 outs. So that's an unlucky break for the Tigers, but now you have to bounce back from that. If you're Gracie Sackett, you cannot give up multiple runs in this inning. You need to have a lot of a lead going into the 7th here if you're the Tigers. So if you're Gracie, you have to throw strikes here, and you have to get an out any way possible.
Yeah, you know, you got 2 outs right now, so any kind of contact that your fielders can make a play, which it seems like they're all shifted to the right, even with a left-hand or right-handed batter up. So Mia Johnson-Martinez is on the line. Emma Osborne is basically playing right field, and Ashley Lovett is in left center field, and they're giving them left field line. So anything down left field line, that is definitely extra bases. It could score 3 runs, you know.
Yeah, so great. If you're pitching here, you want to pitch on the outside. You don't want to give him something to pull. That was something to pull, but luckily it was fast enough that Cam Randolph was not able to get that one down the line.
Yeah, you know, that's a great pitch because, you know, that's right on the hands, and if you're swinging at that and you hit it in play, it's going to be a weak little dribbler on the infield, as we saw that one go foul. But that's a good pitch by Gracie to choke up the bat and force the batter to either turn into it or put an ugly swing on it.
And the 1-1 is called strike 2. And so now Gracie Sackett is 1 strike away from getting out of this bases loaded jam here in the top of the 6th inning.
This is a big momentum shift for both teams. You know, if Gracie could get out of this, Tigers will have all the momentum.
And that's strike 3 called, and Gracie gets out of the inning. So Discovery Canyon strands 3, and the Tigers are leading 5-0 going to the bottom of the 6th, and we will take a break here on the Erie Tigers.
Serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
You are watching the ETN.
Welcome back to the Erie Tiger Network. The Tigers are in the bottom of the 6th, leading 5-0, and they have the top of the order and Emma Osborne up. And Emma is hoping to just add on insurance runs. The Tigers don't need much; they just need 3 more outs to advance to the state playoffs. But they are hoping they will take any runs they can get here, leading 5-0 in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, they're just 3 outs away from going to the state tournament for the first time since 2019, when they won it all against Holy Family in the championship.
So, Emma Osborne has taken ball 1 from Katie Davis here. And if you're just joining us, the Discovery Canyon Thunder have made a pitching change in the last inning. And there's a drive to left center field, and it is over the left fielder's head off the wall. And Emma will round first and jog into second with a stand-up leadoff double for the Tigers, the second time she's done that today.
Yeah, you know, she just saw that pitch right out of the hand and just drove it to opposite field, which I think it's kind of interesting how that got over the left fielder's head, because she is playing so deep right now that there's nothing getting over her head.
That's just a bad angle, I would guess, from the left fielder. And it looks like there is a change for the Tigers. Coming in to hit for Mia Johnson-Martinez is Jade Garcia.
You know, maybe right here just playing the left on right batter right now.
Maybe a little bit of defense as well.
Yeah, you know, maybe a little bit more speed too out in right field. You know, anything down the line when they go back out and play defense, she could probably track down.
So with a runner on second, Jade Martinez takes her first at bat of the day, and the first pitch is outside and low, and Emma Osborne steals third very cleanly, and now the Tigers are just one fly ball away from making this a 6-0 game. And Jade Martinez, if I was to guess, is going to score a run. Jade Garcia, I apologize. And the pitch is outside for ball 2.
Yeah, you know, Jade keeps showing bunt right here. You know, this could be to be a sacrifice squeeze right here to get Emma in and extend this lead where it's almost impossible for Discovery Canyon to come back.
And the 2-0 is ball 3. It looks like Garcia held up. And now she has a 3-0 count here. And
as it looks like Jade Garcia is going to switch to hitting right-handed now.
I didn't know this was. I didn't know you could do this. You can't do this in baseball.
No, you can't do this during the middle of an at-bat.
And that is in for strike one, and it's now 3-1. I was not aware of the rule in softball that you can switch sides in the middle of an at-bat. I know in baseball it's not allowed, but softball is a different sport. So Garcia now has a 3-1 count and takes a pitch and hits a little blooper right to the shortstop.
Easy play there.
Yeah, easy play there for the shortstop. And now the Tigers have one out and a runner on third for Addie Osborne.
Yeah, you know, interesting about where the shortstop is. The shortstop is shaded way over to third base. She's almost like 15 feet away from the third baseman, which is weird because Addie usually drives the ball to center field. So anything up the middle is definitely a base hit.
And there's the towering fly ball to center field. Emma tags up. It is caught by the center fielder. And Emma is going to easily score from third base. And the Tigers now lead 6-0 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So the Tigers with 2 outs now are just have Ashley Lovett now in what could be her final home game. And so Katie Davis is going to just try and get through this inning without causing any more damage. And so she's going to wind up and pitch. And there's a ground ball through the left side for a base hit for Ashley Lovett. And now the Tigers have a runner on first and 2 outs. So maybe more is coming. But the Tigers have a 6-run lead, so they should be fine going into the next inning as long as something drastic doesn't happen for Discovery Canyon. So the Tigers are just looking to get through this game and just get on to next weekend.
Yeah, you know, Katie right here pitching is just hoping for just one more out and then hoping for her offense to carry that momentum.
As there's a drive to the left center gap, and that is down. And Ashley Lovett's going to round third and score, and Gabby Grishuk is going to get herself another RBI double. There's been a lot of RBI doubles today in these 2 games. So the Tigers get another insurance runner, now leading by 7 here in the bottom of the 6th. With 2 outs and a runner on second, here is Maddox Hull, the starting pitcher for game 1.
So I'm just getting word that after 6 innings, during the 6th inning, it's only 8 runs for mercy rule. So if Gabby scores, then this game is over.
We will see if that is actually the case, as that is a dirt ball, and Gabby's going to advance to third. And that is another heads-up base running play from the Erie Tigers. And so now the Tigers have another run 60 feet away with Maddox Hull at the plate.
Yeah, you know, that's definitely one of the keys to this game is that the Tigers have just been able to steal bases. Like, they've been able to capitalize on the errors by Discovery Canyon.
And that second pitch, 2-0 was in the dirt from Katie Davis. And now Maddox Hull has a hitter's count with a runner on third and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Yeah, you know, Maddox trying to come up big after last game, you know, giving up the 3 runs.
And the pitch is a ground ball to the left side, but foul. That was very close to being a very tough play for the third baseman over there, Cam Randolph. And if she had made it, they could have gotten out of the inning, but it happened. But it was a foul ball, so we go again. And now Maddox Hull has a 2-1 count against Katie Davis.
Just looking for a base hit right here if you're the Tigers. You know, anything that drops in the outfield, which is surprising to me why the outfield will be playing so deep, but
there's a blooper just foul on the right side. And so now Katie Davis has a 2-2 count on Maddox Hull here, with the Tigers dugout cheering on Maddox, hoping for another run here just to add on and maybe in this game.
Yeah, you know, that one, a big break for Discovery Canyon. You know, if that ball's fair, I don't think anyone's catching that ball. You know, that would have ended this game, and Tigers would have moved on.
And there's a base hit through the middle, and another run will score for the Tigers. And now they lead by 8. And in the booth, we are hearing that this game is over, but it looks like the umpires are not calling the game, so it looks like we will play on. People are saying in the booth that maybe they have to finish the inning, but we will see at the end of the inning what's going to happen. And Katie Davis with the runner on first pitches, and there's a blooper caught by the shortstop, and the umpires are not going to call the game yet. So the Tigers get 3 more runs added on, and we go to the top of the 7th with the Tigers 3 outs away from going to the state tournament, and we will take a break here on the Erie.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
Welcome back to the Erie Tiger Network, where we are in the top of the 7th with the Tigers leading 8-0, 3 outs away from advancing to the state tournament. And Gracie Sackett is still on the mound looking to close out this complete game shutout here for the Tigers with the 8-hole Lexi Murphy here. Gracie Sackett deals, and there's a dribbler to first base, and that is 1 out for the Tigers here in the top of the 7th.
Yeah, I love this call by Coach Smith to leave Gracie in this game and have her win this game. You know, she's been commanding this whole game, and just to finish it off with a complete game shutout would be amazing.
Yeah, this would be a very smooth regional win for the Tigers if they close this out today.
Yeah, it would be a big topper for this end of the regionals for the Tigers.
And here's the first pitch, and that is a swinging strike outside. It looks like the Discovery Canyon girls are starting to become a little bit nervous with their potential regional. If they lose this game, they have to play another game after this, and that is just something you don't want to happen. You don't want to play 3 games in a day. The 0-1 is a swinging strike 2, and now it is 0-2 here to Ceslin Weber from Discovery Canyon.
Yeah, you know, I do not like her approach right now. You know, she just seems like she's just swinging to swing. You know, she doesn't really seem like she has an approach up there. She's just like, you know what, I got to swing because my team needs me.
And there is a fly ball. Oh, what a great catch by Emma Osborne in center field. A diving catch. What a great play.
An amazing play, just fully laying out over there. Her teammate, fellow senior Ashley Lovett, sprints from left field to go give her a high five. As that will make it 2 outs now.
And the Tigers are now 1 out away from advancing to the state tournament after that incredible play by Emma Osborne in right center field. So this is the top of the order. Alex Gracia from Discovery Canyon. And that first pitch is in there for strike 1. And now the Tigers are 2 strikes away from going to the state tournament. As Gracie Sackett just needs to get her nerves in check and just throw 2 more strikes.
Just keep doing what she's been doing all game.
And the 0-1 pitch is low for ball 1. Now 1-1 to Alex Gracia.
You know what, that's a great pitch because, you know, this inning and this whole game, Discovery Canyon batters have just been biting on every single pitch, especially the low ones. You know, it's not too good of a swing at a low pitch because you can't do much with it.
And the 1-1 is low for ball 2. 2-1 now.
But, you know, with the leadoff hitter up, you know, she's not going to swing at that pitch because she's the leadoff hitter. So she's taught to do that. She's taught to take pitches, see pitches, and she's not going to swing at a bad pitch unless it's a strike.
And now 2-1 here is swinging strike 2, and the Tigers are 1 strike away from going to the state tournament. 2-2 to Alex Gracia.
This is a big pitch, you know. Tigers trying to go back to the state tournament for the first time since 2019. And that, if you guys remember, is the year that they won it.
Gracie Sackett gets her sign from the dugout, delivers, and is a ground ball, foul ball to the left side. And Alex Gracia gets another chance to extend this inning.
You know, this would be a big win for the Tigers, carrying so much momentum into the state tournament. And especially Gracie right here, coming off, if she can finish this out, she can come off of a complete game shutout. And Maddox rest up for the tournament on Friday.
The 2-2, swinging strike 3, and the Tigers have won the Region 5 championship. The Tigers will advance to the state tournament and will be playing next weekend. Your final score today, 8-0 Tigers over the Discovery Canyon Thunder. On behalf of the whole team at the Erie Tiger Network, Harris Gearhart, Madison Gambon, JJ King, I'm Dylan Richardson. Thank you for